matching necklace with the pendant, which by the way, Jay, is substantial. And I would love for you to continue your story on the Tyrone Turquoise.
You know, and the great thing with this is I always try to do matching pieces where I can. At least if I'm going to do the pendant and necklace, we always try to do earrings. And the reason we do that is because this material is so unique and so different that you're really not going to get anything else that really even comes close to matching it. So when I designed this, when I did these designs, I designed them with that in mind. What I like about this is the presence of it. But what's really great,
look at that.
and we always try to make everything not only wearer friendly, we try to make it user friendly, and you know the biggest bang for your buck. So here you're getting the necklace and the pendant. Each one of them can be worn independently of each other. That's where these collars, for anybody who doesn't have one of our collars yet, you might really consider buying one, because I guarantee you a great way to accessorize with this is put the pendant on a collar and then you have the necklace and you can layer. I will tell you this on the Tyrone Turquoise. This is very, very limited material. We quit buying it a few years back. So everything you're seeing now has been purchased over the last 6 years. I'm doing this. I have a very special surprise for you in May that I'm not going to spill the beans about. But I guarantee if you buy this, you'll have something that will match back to it. After that, we'll have one other necklace.
Is it a bracelet,
and then we'll be out of the Tyrone Turquoise. So this is something that if you're a collector, and you like to collect the different turquoises, which so many people have told me they do, this is something you might want to think about collecting.
And this is what Jay was talking about.
See, isn't that great? Oh. It's a great way, and you can layer, you can, you know, these collars are wonderful.
Now, if you wanted to be able to layer in the necklace, you can mix, you can match, you have a multitude of looks. But Jay, when we talk about the amount of Tyrone Turquoise that we have here, and you have the combination of lapis, these are your top 2 best-selling gemstones.
And here again, the Tyrone Turquoise, this is not, it's not a major mining operation, okay? This is very, very small. It's all done with picks, shovels, jackhammers. That's how they get the material. They also, a lot of this material, they call it lunchbox turquoise.
Really? Why is that?
Because the miners, a lot of it was collected, this wasn't, but a lot of it originally was collected in the copper mine, and when they were running, all of a sudden they'd see the turquoise vein or something, they'd get out and fill up their lunchbox.
Oh my gosh, really?
So yeah, they'd stash it and everything like that. Now, in a copper mine, the last thing in the world that they want you to do is stop doing what you're doing, so you can go collect turquoise. So
that's hysterical.
They highly discourage it. We had a caller that called in February. I almost fell off my seat because he told that story, and that is so true.
It's so true.
Is so true.
And I know as we wrap up, when you see the back of this pendant, I mean, definitely take advantage. But we want to share with you, what are we taking? Oh, okay. So 598-262 is your Tyrone Turquoise and the Lapis Pendant plus your necklace at $319.90. We do have 5 flexible payments of $63.98. This is that Jay's Gallery collection piece.